Hello, and welcome to this week's PennEnergy News Update. I'm Hilton Price. BP announced it has once again confirmed the integrity of the Macondo well and its associated relief wells. This follows an extensive subsea survey last week to identify potential sources of a surface sheen. The latest survey marks the third visual inspection since the Macondo well was permanently sealed in September of 2010. The inspection also identified a piece of containment equipment as the probable source of the surface sheen. The survey was conducted jointly by BP and Transocean with Coast Guard oversight. The Canadian government has rejected a takeover bid for Progress Energy Resources by Malaysia's Petronas, shocking many people across the industry. Petronas had offered $5.9 billion to purchase the major Canadian oil exploration company. It's one of several deals Petronas is making with foreign firms, but Canadian officials decided to strictly enforce rules requiring that companies demonstrate how a takeover benefits the country. The Financial Post reports the decision could have huge ramifications for other proposed purchases, like that of Nexen by the China National Offshore Oil Corporation, as well as the more recently announced takeover of Celtic Exploration. A new report says British Columbia stands to gain billions of dollars if the federal government lifts its moratorium on offshore drilling. The Fraser Institute says if drilling were allowed to take place off the coast of BC, revenues would exceed $9.6 billion over the course of a project's lifetime. And that's using what Fraser called conservative estimates of the size of oil deposits from one development in the Queen Charlotte Basin. API's president and CEO says the latest report by IHS Global Insight shows development of America's unconventional oil and natural gas resources could create nearly 2 million new jobs over the next 2 decades. The report finds that unconventional oil and natural gas production could produce significant growth in capital expenditures and employment, including adding 1.2 million jobs by 2020 and supporting a total of 3.5 million jobs by 2035. The report was sponsored by API, as well as the Institute for 21st Century Energy, the American Chemistry Council, and the Natural Gas Supply Association. Statoil's internal investigation report for the gas leak on the Heimdall platform has been submitted to the Petroleum Safety Authority Norway. The leak happened on May 26th in connection with a routine operation where a valve was overloaded and gas leaked into the surrounding area. The investigation concludes that this was a serious gas leak. However, it is considered that there was no threat to the platform's main safety functions or integrity. The Petroleum Safety Authority Norway is also investigating the incident. Thank you for joining us this week. For these stories and more, head to PennEnergy.com.